All right, everybody. So we finally made it to the gym, and today we have a push pull day. We have a little bit of shoulders. We're gonna hit some abs. It should be a really good workout today. So I'm about to get into some stretching, some light stretching today. I've been having this issue on my left shoulder. Um, it's been really tight when I do rows, and so I'm pulling on the left side, pulling back. This is the only time I feel it, where there's definitely some discomfort there. Um, but I'm able to get through the workouts. I just try to stay away from rows. But I'm just gonna get some blood going to that area. As you see, I'm grunting because it is tough right now, and I think I might need to go see a PT, possibly. I know what's helped in the past, right? Is resting, which I don't know. So there's times where I'm in a zone right now where I'm cutting for a trip. I'm actually going to Miami in the second week of December to hang out with my coach and some other coaches as well to go down to a conference. So I'm trying to be in the best shape as possible for that because we're going to get into a workout. Man, you're in Miami, you want to look good. So I think I might end up doing some dry needling prior to that to really just release tension in that area that my shoulder is painful. And I looked it up, right? So it's right here, right beneath the rotator cuff, which is called the teres minor, right? And so just trying to work that area, staying away from rows. But yeah, I did some stretching prior to this. Pre-workout's hitting, so let's go ahead and get into some pull-ups right now. All right, so when it comes to push day, I always like to hit some pull-ups. Basically, the pull-ups is going to be able to warm up my rear delts and my lats as well. So if you think about it, bench press in a way is a pulling motion. So when you're at the top of your bench press, you're pulling down. And if I have a lot of weight on a plate, it helps me to be able to stabilize as I'm pulling down and push up to get the weight back up. Before I didn't used to do this, I used to just go straight into bench press, and I would notice that the weight that I push in would feel a lot heavier. It would take a lot more out of me as I reach the top set. Whereas now, if I had 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps for pull-ups, I'm able to create some blood flow there. I had a couple more pull workouts, and then we go straight to bench press. So this is the second set of pull-ups. Try to do different variations. So we'll go underhand now. We'll go a little farther out. Let's just see what we can get here. All right. All right. So one of the best things about getting to the gym early is that it's probably better right here. So one of the best things about getting to this gym early is that there's no one here right now at all, and I have access to all of these free weights. So see there, it's an entire row. So I'm gonna go hit bench press right now. All right. So what I'm gonna do right now, that's what I always do. I always grab a 5 pound. I warm up, rotator cuff. So you see me do pull, just warming up the back before I go up to bench. And this is something that's helped me out over the years to really be able to lift a lot and stabilize. Because I used to get injured all the time. I used to bench press the wrong way for a long time. As I go into this workout, You guys pretty much, I'll explain the basics of what I'm doing on this chest day, right? Why I take so much time going into this war. As a 33-year-old man, he's married with a family, working full time 9 to 5, creating content on the side, coaching clients. I'm very busy throughout the day, and my day has to be scheduled. It has to be scheduled and blocked for me to be productive. So I don't like to make excuses at all as to why I couldn't get to something. And I believe, though, as a man, right? As a man of God, as a husband and a father, you can't afford to be lazy. And a lot of times we miss a lot of opportunities because we want to be comfortable. When you're comfortable in life and you're watching someone else that's continuing to get up, that's continuing to do the things that he doesn't want to do, at some point, out of all those days of doing the same thing, repetition over and over, and learning, continuing to learn while you do it, you want to get better. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of reps. It's just a matter of consistency. It's just a matter of discipline. You're going to get better. So um, that's something as men that if you're right now watching this video and you're someone that's just like making excuses all the time, know that no one that's successful is making excuses. You got to do everything that's really going to make you uncomfortable. The success will come later, but it's not in the end goal. There really is no end goal. It's the joy comes in this process right here of working your way to that next step. Once you're at that next step, you're working your way to another step. As a man, we all should always work. That's biblical. We've grown into this sense of you're working 9 to 5, work for 40 years or whatever. I mean, you retire is retirement, right? Retire at 65 years old. And then they said the average life expectancy is what, 74, 75? So you have 9 or 10 years after that to enjoy life. You're enjoying life for 9 or 10 years when you've used all of your youth. So you have to be able to do the things now, right? You have to work towards your goals now while you're youthful. I admit I started a little late, but I always knew that I was going to do something, just didn't know what it was. And so now here it is. I'm on YouTube creating content, coaching clients. Being able to coach is a blessing. It's something that I love and I'm passionate about doing. It's something I enjoy. Being able to see smiles on my client's face, them letting me know that they have so much confidence that they just now built up. They go into the gym exactly knowing exactly what to do. Like, that makes me feel good knowing where they came from. And so I'm gonna get into this warm up here. As I go into this warm up, let me know if you guys can't hear me or not. This is a brand new microphone, and I'm trying to use the mic for the first time. So as I go into this warm up, you'll notice that. Let's see here. Let's- 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 Stabilize. All right, so you'll notice what I just did. I just isolated each arm on the bench press. Isolation now helps to fix imbalances within your muscles. So if you are imbalanced on your left or right arm, knowing this before you go in the bench press, so that you know as you reach the top set, you can feel exactly where the weight might be leaning towards. and this helps to stabilize that area. So that's the whole thing, right? You want to lift and avoid injury. I usually lift by myself, so I'm not maxing out today. Today I'm gonna push myself because I did load up on carbs last night, and which was really good. So I loaded up on carbs last night. I had some jasmine rice. I had different variation of red bell peppers, yellow, red, and orange. I had some shaved chicken. I had a long day at work, so that was the meal I cooked for my family, and it was really good. Really good. I had some hot sauce on it as well. Went to bed at a decent time. Now I'm here with you guys, being able to get through this workout. So I'm gonna take you through the workout, and then we're gonna talk afterwards. So let's get it. Let's get. I keep dropping my cap. 275. See how this feels. All right. Okay. So I felt solid. Felt a lot of tension in my elbow. So 115. Yeah. All right. So I do need to stretch a little more. Uh, So I felt a little discomfort in my right elbow. It's because I didn't use the resistance bands. So now what I'm going to do, I just need to pump some more blood into my right elbow. So I'm going to go dumbbell, and it doesn't have to be heavy. Just going to pump some blood into that joint area. All right. So 4 through 15, because you want to avoid injury by any means. So just get some blood flow into that. There. Keep pumping. my left arm as well. So let's see what that did. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. All right. So just 3 reps today of this cut. I'm cutting, I'm cutting pretty much like lower carb throughout the week. And I carb loaded last night. So there's some days, right? There's some days where you just have to really dig deep and push through it. I talked to you guys, told you, as a family man, on the weekends, I don't like to inconvenience my family so that I can go work out. Working out is important, but it's not the number one purpose in life. God is. And as a man of God, you have to be able to take care of your family first. So what do I do? I go to bed and I wake up even earlier to get this workout in before they wake up. Doesn't always feel the best, doesn't always feel good. But today is one of those days where I know I can push through. So 315 felt a little heavy, so we're gonna stay there today. And I'm gonna knock out one or two more sets. Then I'm gonna drop set, go into incline dumbbell bench press. And yeah, so you have to continue to just keep pushing, keep working. These days are going to continue to feel like doesn't get easy as you cut. The lower you go, the calories. You used to be able to push 365, 385, 315 feels heavy today. There's days where the weight moves and there's days where it doesn't. But showed up today, we're gonna push through. Pushes out. All right, so yeah, I misspoke. Make sure my mic is on. So I misspoke, going to do a drop set to failure, so 225. Not really to failure, just start off the spot, but as many reps as possible. And then we're gonna go down to 185, 135, and then just the bar. Really want to deplete everything today. Take a rest day tomorrow. Refill my glycogen. Probably have some oats after this, some fruits. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's see how many reps you can get at 225. All right. Not sure how many reps I did there. I wasn't counting. All right, so about to be on 185 now. All right, so the next steps is 185, 135, the bar, then do 3 sets, a decline, dumbbell bench press, then go into some overhead press. Then we're going to do some lat raises, so front delt raises. Gonna hit abs. Hit 15s. So we'll do some lat raises. Make sure I get my mic on. So we're gonna do some lat raises, right? And I always talk about this. Everyone always asks me about my shoulders and how I build my shoulder muscle. So there's three parts to your shoulder, right? With overhead press, you can usually load that up with bent over rows, dumbbell rows. You can go heavy. Lat raises, I see a lot of guys make the mistake of grabbing really heavy dumbbells. And so a lot of guys, they grab the dumbbells and they kind of force it all out of alignment. This is a controlled motion. You really don't need heavy weights for lat raises. And I'll show you, right? What you want to do, work on lat raises, make sure that you have your dumbbells at the side of you, right? It's gonna be like a swinging motion. Slightly tilted forward, but controlled. And then you're gonna go out like this, to the side. Come back. It's 15 pounds, but if you do 15, 20 reps, you're gonna feel this. Trust me. So, go like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure I'm in the seat. 10, 12, 15. So that's 15 there. If you really want to isolate this, right, make sure your body's fully controlled, what you can do is get an incline bench and put your chest against the bench at a good height. Keep your feet tucked under you and then raise it. At that point, you're not relying on your legs at all. It's going to be all your shoulders to get the weight up. So you should probably go a little lighter than 15. Start with 5, start with 10 pounds, work on your form, work on your motion, and then eventually you'll build up consistently. So next what I do is, I have to do 3 sets of this. I always have to work my shoulders out, right? So, go up to the side. All right, so to finish that set off, we're gonna hit front delts. As you remember before, front delts, overhead press, rear. You can usually load up a little more weight, but you still want to have it controlled. So what I do is stop myself from swinging, bounce my legs, to put the opposite arm in front of my thigh. Make sure I'm aligned here, and go up. 2, 3, 4. That's 12 reps. I'm back on the other side. Okay. All right. So that was the first set. It's called a tricep. So it's 3 exercises in a 1, minimal break. To get through my workouts, I don't like to take long breaks. You really necessarily don't need long breaks. Unless you're lifting heavy weight, right? When you're lifting really heavy, you're trying to PR. You want to take time in between to allow your muscles to recover and then go back in. Right now we're cutting, so I'm trying to fatigue, push as much blood to the area as possible, and really just wrap out. So that's the first set. We got 2 more sets to that, and then we'll hit abs. All right, so what's up, guys? I just finished my workout, and today was a solid workout, a solid push day, some pull in there as well. Did some core. On Saturdays, I just try to get in, be able to record content to you guys, work on form, work on just increasing things that I haven't done in a while. So today was I'm slightly tired. Didn't have as much energy, but we pushed through. We had a good result. Got good workouts in, and solid push day. Some pull, some core, and really it feels good now. So now I get to go home, take a shower, spend time with my family, put up the Christmas tree. I'll vlog that as well. My daughter's still recovering. She was sick early in the week. She didn't feel as well, so she's still recovering. My wife is recovering as well. I was down a few weeks ago, so it's just that time of the year, right? So making sure you guys are staying healthy, staying in the Word, and continue to keep going. It's not easy, right? I know I make it look easy, but it's not easy to get up in the morning and have a certain amount of time. I got up at 2:45 this morning. I was slow to get up. I prayed. I took a shower, hot shower, cold shower, got ready. Now I'm here. Now I'm at the gym and I'm finished. And let me see what time it is. Stop my watch here. Worked out for an hour, 19 minutes. So it is 6:34 a.m. I'm gonna be home before 7. I'm gonna pick my wife up a vanilla chai latte. It's something I do. It's one of the small things that I do. It is in the mornings when I'm getting up and I'm going to work out on the weekend. And I know she likes to work out too, but I know she's sleeping in. She doesn't want to wake up as early. And by the time it's time to go work out, our toddler's just running around. So clean up the house, vanilla chai latte, put up the Christmas tree, take care of my babies, and we're all good. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to record some more content today as well. This is me getting used to the vlogging lifestyle of showing you guys how to work out. Outside of the workouts, man, I posted something on social media this morning, and I said that, successful people, the people that make millions and millions of dollars every year, that go on YouTube and you see their social media, you see they drive around these fast cars, big houses, and everything else. With me personally, I was always raised not to be jealous of another man's success. And so growing up, my dad always told me never be jealous of another man. If you want something, you have to work hard for it. So all my life, it's been about work ethic and just continue to build that up. So yeah, when I see another man that's successful and I'm inspiring to get to those levels, not necessarily be that man, but the success that comes with it. First and foremost, I keep God first. I continue to allow Jesus to be the center of my life. And so the next step after that, you guys have to find a purpose. Once you find your purpose and you're in line with something, then you're good to go, So when you see someone that is successful and you admire them, instead of always looking for a handout, just have a conversation with them, ask them how did they get to that level, what steps did they take. Most likely, they may make it seem like it's easy, but it's not easy to get there. A lot of these guys in the gym right now, they're at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. They're working towards something. They could have slept in bed. They could have stayed in bed to 8, 9. Could have got up, went to Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, whatever, and just chill, watch college football all day. But they decided to get up. Most of them have families. Families are still sleeping right now. So these are the men that are successful. So when you start getting up and you come to the gym, you see the people that's really working hard, they're dedicated, they're focused, and then you see their lifestyle, right? The lifestyle matches exactly their routine every single morning, every single day. Their time is limited, time blocks, no excuses. You just kind of get up and go. And you do this enough days, hours, you put in the reps just like you put in the reps when you're in the weight room. It just becomes a habit. And that habit, you look at yourself, right? I always look at myself and I always see a 5-year plan. You don't want to go down 5 years, 2030, and then look back and regret the things that you should have been doing now 5 years later. You want to look back and thank God that you were able to do these things and now you're at a much higher level, and then we plan for the next step after that. What's the next 5 years look like? right? So just a bit of wisdom as I get ready to head over to Starbucks, pick my wife up this vanilla chai, head home, put up the Christmas tree, and go from there. But I'll probably post another video sometime this week, and look forward to you guys in the comments. Let me know how you like the workout, the form, if you learned anything, and we'll go from there. Y'all have a blessed day today.